How strong can you make homemade alcohol? So this is sort of a complicated question. I've explained this in other videos, but two most important things are the amount of honey present or sugar from any source, and then the type of yeast you're using, because different yeasts produce alcohol differently. So essentially what happens is you have a certain amount of sugar present in your mead, and your yeast will continue to consume that sugar and convert it into alcohol until they've completely depleted their source of sugar, and then there's nothing more to ferment, or until they reach a certain alcohol percentage where the yeast actually can no longer survive and then they die. I wish I could say that this recipe will give you a mead that's 15% every single time, but that's not true because different yeasts have different alcohol tolerances and every batch seems to be a little bit different. So that's why it's important to actually take the time to measure the specific gravity on your own. And that way you can do those calculations and figure out exactly what your specific alcohol will be. So most recipes use between like 2 and 3.5 pounds of sugar, and generally yeast have tolerances up to 18%. I haven't personally made mead that's fermented higher than that. So unfortunately you can't make like a 50% ABV mead. In order to do that, you'd have to distill, which is how